Hello, welcome back to Parallel Universes, episode 39. Let's get right back into it. Last time we left off, we were trying to beat Cryogen, because he's the next boss on the list, in terms of things we have to beat. I could possibly get things like this gives immunity to debuffs that he doesn't apply, which means I could throw on something like the heart, or maybe fungal clump, maybe. This. This just works. It's very useful. A ton of different weapons. There's probably some events I can try and do to get more stuff. I mean, it's realistically get. How's my cat? It's realistically get as many hard mode accessories as possible, because Deadless Armor is essentially the next thing that I would get, but I can't get that yet. And I need to beat them before I can actually get more stuff, which is great. So there's, like, very specific things I'm going to need. Let's see, realistically, it's accessories at this point. Which is annoying. But it's really something we gotta do. Is that a lot I could get? I don't know. What do I need to make this? I need an ancient manipulator. And I also need another fuel to the occult skull crown, which is something that I would probably need at some point. Gets me a lot of stuff. Do you want to leave? Already? Alright. There's not a lot I can get at the moment. This is locked behind a lot of different stuff. And especially because I need specifically, like what? Yeah, specifically hard mode stuff. So that I can actually get. Which unfortunately is not a ton of stuff. What's this? Okay. That's annoying. It's pretty stupid. A lot of stuff that I just cannot get. Just due to how it goes. Really unfortunate. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff for it. Realistically, would probably be in combat accessories. Specifically, I need summoner stuff. And I can't make a lot because I can actually make some things because of what I have at this point. I mean, trying to do this trial and error is nigh impossible. Just because of all of the stuff that I mean, it's possible. It's something that I would have to absolutely grind for. But, you know. Hold up. I have titanium, but I need mithril or lithium. Hold up. Okay, let's see here. I have a lot of palladium. Oh, I have one neutron. That's nice. I think what I can currently do... Hold up, let me go to hell. Because there is something I can get from hell, specifically. It's the stuff that I can get. I am going the correct way, yes. No, it isn't actually right. There's something that I can, in fact, get. This should be very useful. Essences of my hollowed stuff. Hollowed bones, which I can't get yet because I need to be cryogen before I can be any of the mech bosses. Staff. Okay. That might actually be decent, because cryogen stays in one spot for that first phase, and it doesn't like damage of Houndy Shootius that I've had basically fucking forever. Okay, here we bloody go. The place I need to be. I am going to be taking damage from this, which is unfortunate. This stuff, which is going to be so goddamn useful. fashion alternator. Plus, I mean, I do have more hellstone. Allows me to create. Oh, I also need brimstone slag. Good thing I got more. Did not need to make that for it. I already had one. Vanity stuff, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I don't need any of those, but what I can do... oh, there it was. It's right here. Okay. I'm going to sell the stuff I don't need. I do need all of these. I don't need both of these keys. I'm keeping it so mo-fucking real. I'll read this now. Think. Well, I don't need scorch remains. Yeah. Need brimstone slag and. Let's see, it's for something. Let's see here. Yep. And then holy cores can make a bunch of different stuff. The amalgam for one, but I can't make it yet. The Rim Flame set is magic damage. Oh, okay, the fucking phone. Gotta turn that off before I just destroy my whole goddamn house. Interesting. Nothing more origin. Melee magic. Eventually, this plus Neptune shell. Okay. Probably gonna be useful at some point. Need Coin of Deceit, Essence of Havoc. I can make Amalgamated Brain because I have Soul of Night and stuff. Where's my Soul of Havoc? Oh, hold up. First things first, we need to inhale everything. Sell. Toss. I don't need that. I do need both of those, however. Annoying? Yeah, kind of. I think I am in fact going to swap these two. You know, because it's useful. Okay, first things first. Let's see where. Okay, Soul of Night is in here. Hold up. Rotten Brain. I also need Brain of Confusion. Let's see here. Oh, I don't need either of these right now. Yeah, you guys can go in there. these things. Well, I actually need to find my Essence of Havoc first. Only 19. That is not a lot. I basically can't make anything. I can make Brimblade, I can make Exaltus, which may be useful for some things. Because the damage stays high, so good old Gabo. Over him. He forged this to mythical. Ruthless gives more damage, less damage back. Mythical gives slightly less damage. Put this to flawless. Mortar staff up to mythical. It says that on Brainy Cthulhu. This, obviously. Tons and tons of damage. Plenty of big boy DPS. But I want to see. I want to see something with this. I have no goddamn clue. What? Just hit him with fire. I get 7 of these? That's funny. In particular, I'm assuming the guy again. So this is just useful because it also does stuff. Oh, but I always need to keep them up or to actually do stuff. So he's more of a I do need to get all of this stuff in order to actually be able to do anything, which, not that fun if I had to keep it real. It's interesting. However, I don't get to keep the blades, which is the annoying thing, so I have to keep recasting them, which isn't very useful when I want something that's constantly dealing with some decent damage. So we are going to keep up with the blade stuff. You, good lord, I have a lot of things that I do not need at all. Like this, or technically this. Interesting, but no. These, those, I'm gonna open up both of those. I'm going to sell one brain, because I don't need that. Boom, amalgamated brain, increased damage, shade rinse when I hit, ability to dodge. Increases critical strike and summon damage. That's pretty good. What could I have made with this? Ruined medallion. That's what I need to clean the seats. I'm gonna shove 4 of this stuff in my rogue crate. We'll shove some more. I'll toss this in. Nope, I didn't want a quick stack. Keep the majority of it over here. We'll give them 10. I'm running out of room. This is annoying. I'm gonna shove this and this in here. I don't think I need this brimstone slab for anything, so I'm going to sell it for money. Have the amalgam now, and I seem to have. I I cannot lie. I need the seashell charm. Neptune shell, how do I get that? Neptune's shell. Creatures in the deep. From creatures from the deep, which, in this particular case, are solar eclipse enemies, which I don't think can spawn until I've defeated. Yeah, I need to defeat a mechanical boss. So that doesn't matter anyway. It's okay, Cosmite gets me the amalgam, which should be very nice, but I have this, so I could swap it for something, like on shield. Maybe toss on warding, and keep some defense. Didn't really do right now. It'd be useful. Not that I can tell. With 47 more rounds in the 6-round magazine. I need some chests. I desperately need to just throw shit in. Let me carry it all around. No. Okay. Ooh, words. That's nice. Well, I'd say we have everything we're going to get at the moment. I have the stuff I'm going to use. With the other stuff. Is very specifically cryonic. Which, you know, it's kind of annoying. We have a lot of words. Yep. It's just astral infection all the way down. There's some annoying thing I never encountered. Okay, did pretty good. Amalgamated Brain, useful, I would say. It basically allows me to dodge once, however, which, you know, isn't that great. It does not give me a lot to do. But, in terms of accessories, let's see, for summon stuff. Okay, we have Amalgamated Brain. Yeah, I can't get that. Can't get that. Can't get that. Oh, no. Random buff, isn't it? Hollowed Power grants summon damage. Hollowed Rune. Oh no, I need Hollowed Bars. Okay. That's lame. Moonstone Crown, yeah, Nope. 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 No. Spirit Glyph, maybe? Diamond and Obsidian. Well, I mean, I would have to swap with something, but when they hit, I get 6 defense and 3 damage reduction, I get 10% extra damage, and I get HP. I could use that. That might be useful. It's Diamonds and Obsidian. Can't get that. You get this. Or is it... Yeah, no. And of course this I cannot get right now, which is annoying. Ooh, status is Blessing? How did I not know about this? Papyrus Scarab, Pygmy Necklace, Holy Water, Core of Sunlight. Oh, I need Active Plasma. Okay, so can't get that. That seems really good. With Status Curse. Status's Curse. I can't get that. The Amalgam. That. Can't get that. Nope. Nope. Alright, there's other elementals in a bottle. Dropped by those rare elemental in a bottle. Pearl of Enthrallment. I should have dropped by that. But I could get that if I wanted a sand elemental. Obviously there's not a lot of stuff that I could get. Let's see here. 45 damage increased by the summon damage stat. When equipped, rare. Summons healing orbs. Summons every 2 seconds. So move upwards before disappearing. 15 health each. That is really good. I might want to get rare sand elemental, which means I have to kill sand elementals. Fungal clump, can't get that. Can't get that yet. Hell's Heart. Sold by Wizard. Summons Howl, Calcifer, and Turnip Head. Huh. Neat. Might be decent. Piece by the player. Summons damage. It's late, Turnip Head follows the player all around. Interesting. It's sold by him. I can't get that. I can't get that. Can't get that. Can't get that. Brimstone is dropped by Brimstone Elemental, which of course happens to be a boss. So I can't get that yet. But it would be useful to have. Spirit Glyph, maybe? Okay, so there's nothing I can really get right now. I could get elemental in a bottle, rare elemental in a bottle for healing. Yeah, I'd say that's probably the next step if we want to try and get stronger. Mostly because it will be incredibly annoying. The wizard. Yeah. I don't actually need this. Throw away my money. Let's see. Annoying. It's all the desert. It's not just corrupted desert. 10 of these, just in case. Okay. Lovely, it's a wyvern. Hold up. How do I fit a cloud elemental? No. Yeah, Pearl and Enthrallment, but also... Cloud Elemental. What the hell is this? Dropped by Cloud Elemental. In space when it's raining. Okay. I get that. Of course, getting that I need to manipulator, but you know. I need it to be raining. Oh boy. That is dying. What's going on here? Okay. Oh no! It's been stupid. Good God. Okay, that's really cool. What the fuck am I getting hit by? Just lagging to death. Why? This is crap. Oh no, bloody Christ. Oh hey, would you look at that? I'm here. What the hell? I literally cannot see what is happening. This is great. first. Okay. It's gonna take a little bit. In fact, I gotta kill a lot of sand elementals. Elementals in general.
Okay. So, getting somewhere. Slowly but surely. I managed to get rid of Discord, but it's not that good. Because I can't teleport when in a chaos state. So, it's not that great. There's realistically not a lot for me to get at right now. It's pretty bleak. Because this is good for essentially one use, which is bad, to say the least. Dare I say, quite bad. I could use it. Will it be super duper useful? Not a lot of potions I can use. Practically there's zero. There's zero that would help me out here. That, which is useful. Dare I say it's pretty useful. I'm assuming, because these bosses are weak to different things, yeah, it's vulnerable to heat. And this means I should be using something like Imp Staff? Maybe? How much would that be doing? About the same. Except that it's fire, and you do end up keeping a distance. Let's see.
using a lot of this card? No? Get it, which is Is it better? I'm not sure. Gonna be honest, pretty sure it's because of this. Yeah, makes bosses a lot stronger. Because Phase 1 cryogen regularly is bad. Phase 2 is bad. Like, it's easy. The easiest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
I swear. It's just the most annoying thing. Thanks for... That literally inflicts frostbite. And it's entire build. Useless. It's not exactly any better weapon at the moment. I mean, I could check. Mostly because it is very possible that there's more stuff. More better stuff. I have 4 mini beholders. In theory. But that's lame as hell. Lame, lame, lamity lame, lame. It's just not that good. It's just really not. That's the thing. Yeah, this, I'd probably have better luck. Let's see here. Weapons. Some weapons. Yeah, no. I'm gonna get just yet. There's no way I'm getting any of this stuff at any point in time. Basically ever, or at least for the moment. Like, there's not that much here. Which is lame as hell. It's lame. It really is. That stuff, I'm not gonna be able to get for a while. You could find the Rusty Beacon prototype. Get irradiated on him. It's really, really good debuff. But, you know, unfortunately, that wouldn't work. It just would not. Unfortunate, yes. Quite. Yeah, no. I think there's any better weapons that I could find at the moment. Probably. Not as, hey, should get these things or whatever. This. Now I need grand scales to make that. By the Great Sand Shark. I've got an Apex 128. Sharks. Yep. Inflicts 33% chance to inflict armor crunch. I mean, that's still more damage. I was gonna get Sand Sharknado Staff until post Plantera. Makes sense. This is more of a bonus thing. I need adamantite, forgotten fragments, amethyst. Hard to get? Not at all. Very, very simple. Need 4 amethyst, 5 adamantite, and 2 forbidden fragments, if they exist literally anywhere. I don't know. I could just kill 2 dudes. I can summon sand elementals. game. There's only 4 fragments. 4. I'm going to lay this thing up here. Neat. That's really lucky. Don't have quite no entourage. Now, one thing I don't get. There is nothing about this. It's the only familiar basically in the entire game. Which is weird. You know, it's pretty strange that they never introduced familiars. Cray. And this is difficult. This is difficult. Like, really hard. Like a decent supply of, like, you know, these things. Which, unfortunately, that's another thing. Honestly, this is really upset. I wish I could do more, but there is not a lot I can do at the moment. I really just need to sleep on this fight. Is this Frost Legion? This is Frost Legion, right? Yes, I think so. Let's see. Well, I was wrong. Because it was the twins in Skeletron Prime, apparently. Which I should have figured. It's like, oh, this is gonna be something interesting. That was really for nothing. I just need to be able to beat Cryogen at some point. So that at some point, just clearly it's not gonna happen right now. But, till then, be sure to like and subscribe, comment if you want. See you all in the next one. Peace!